We're here at the Lock Tavern in Camden, and we're about to have a chat with the fantastic photographer Martha Cooper. We've brought her a present, which is a camera, cut-out cardboard camera with a kind of prismy lens in the middle. We're filming with it now, so you get the idea. Hopefully Martha will like it, and we're very excited about meeting this lady. Martha, wonderful to meet you. Thank you for coming on to FuKGoUK.
Well, thank you for coming to meet me.
Street Play, the exhibition, and we're here to celebrate the hardback launch of your book in the UK. The pictures were taken some 30 years ago.
I know, isn't that amazing? Time flies.
And a very interesting period for you. You're working at the New York Post.
Right.
And you took these pictures on your way home, sort of thing, as a downtime.
Yes, I had to drive through this neighborhood every day when I took my film, and I always had some leftover film in the camera, and I didn't want to waste it.
Where did your interest in play come from? From your own childhood? And did you play in the street like the kids in the...
I didn't necessarily play in the street, but I did play freely, and my parents always encouraged any kind of creative play, and my brother built little go-karts, and there were some woods near my house, and we made a little tree house, that kind of thing.
So the freedom that we see the children have in this book, I mean, is that around in New York anymore?
No, sadly, I don't think it is around for a number of different reasons. One, these neighborhoods that the kids were playing in were pretty much devastated by buildings that had been torn down, and there were many vacant lots that were unguarded, no fences around them, that kind of thing. This neighborhood, the Lower East Side, this is Manhattan, it's not the Bronx, has been completely built up now. Many expensive brand new apartment buildings, condos, co-ops. And also, remember, there was no AIDS back then, so there wasn't the danger of getting a needle, say, and infected with AIDS. And plus, I don't think there was the same emphasis on child abuse, which is something we hear a lot about now. So I don't think you would find parents sending their kids out. A lot of these kids were supervised by slightly older kids. I think the parents are more watchful now.
Indeed, we don't see any adults in these pictures. It's purely the children. How did you make yourself invisible to take these pictures? Because ordinarily, when you point a camera at a child, they stop and pose.
It's true, they do. Partially, I drove through the same neighborhood almost every day, so some of these kids got to know me, and sometimes if you just hang out for a little while, they just ignore you and go about their business, and that's what I sort of was aiming for.
Maybe we could look at the go-karts picture, because that's incredible, the amount of work that's gone into making those go-karts.
My favorite go-kart picture is one where they made it from a police barricade. This one.
That's
yes.
the one. Yeah.
And if you look at this picture, you can see that this was, because you're not going to find a lot of planks of wood about in New York City. It's not a wood town. It's not, they're not like lumber yards. We're in an urban area, and so for kids to find building materials, we've got a milk crate and a police barricade.
And I mean, the wheels involved, and I mean, it looks like a fully functioning vehicle.
It's pretty classic go-kart structure here. And you know what? I haven't seen one of these for 15 years, which is kind of sad. What I like about these kids is that they are sort of urban naturalists, and they were looking to collect something living. Now, I used to collect fireflies because I had more of a suburban upbringing, but I could definitely relate to these kids. They were just looking to collect something that was crawling, and what they found was regular old flies.
Is playing something that's important in your life still? Do you still learn to?
Yeah. I don't play that much. It's kind of sad.
Okay, we'll have to have a little game with you after this. Get a bit more.
We need to play more. Yes. Yeah.
I'd be interested to know about how you came to use cameras. I know that your dad gave you a camera when you were very young, 3 or 4.
More like 2 or 3. Yeah, he gave me a camera in nursery school, and I used to take it to school. And I think I just grew up kind of looking at things through a camera. I got a lot of positive feedback from my dad when I took a good picture, so I was always trying to please him by going out and getting more, and now I feel a little naked if I don't have a camera with me.
Kodak, that's a real passion and love. The first camera was a mini Kodak Brownie.
It was.
Is that right? And then you developed on to.
I have to say I have not been loyal to Kodak recently. You know why? Because they did not keep up with the digital world. So I had to, I don't use film anymore.
Not at all.
Not at all. No film.
What's your preferred camera now then?
Oh dear, are we going to be?
Only if you want to tell us.
No, I've used Nikon cameras for years and years and years, but recently I bought a little Panasonic. I did not bring my big camera with me. I'm in a new mode now, which is travel light, because all that camera gear started weighing me down. So now I have this cute little tiny pocket camera, like digital, and it's a lot of fun.
So you didn't? Did you have any reluctance going over to digital, or
Yes.
did you embrace it?
I did not embrace it. It took me a while, and I've been known to say, or I had been known to say, when I have to do digital, that's it. I'm retiring. But then it sort of came faster than I thought it was going to be. When I first started seeing digital cameras come on the market, I thought, no way I'm ever going to switch to that. But I couldn't not switch to that. So once I tried it, it turned out I loved it.
And are you a Photoshopper as well? Do you?
I am a Photoshopper. I found out they're like, at first I was quite disdainful of Photoshop, like this isn't real and you can change everything, and now I'm like, oh wow, you can change everything.
Back to street play for
Yep.
a minute. This precedes your work on the Hip Hop Files, and
Yes.
when you got involved
Right.
with the graffiti community. And tell us how it led on, because the last
Yes,
image
yes,
is quite
exactly.
telling.
And one reason I like for people to see these pictures is that they understand a little more about how I got into hip-hop, and that I was sort of led into hip-hop before the words hip-hop were being used. So there wasn't really any hip-hop, and when you look at this book, he is wearing Pumas here, but one of the interesting things about the pictures, when you look at what the kids are wearing, mostly they're wearing, it was pre-brand clothing styles, and you can almost date, like who even knows what that is, date the pictures by the shoes. And nowadays, of course, it's like a different story, very expensive sneakers. This boy was the person that really connected me with graffiti, which connected me with the emerging hip-hop scene. And he showed me his what's called a piece book, his little notebook with drawings, and explained to me that his nickname was He, and that He3 actually, and that he was designing these letters to put them on the wall. And I was completely amazed at the time. I didn't understand that what I was seeing, that the graffiti I saw was a name. Everybody knows that now, but it wasn't so well known then. And so he offered to introduce me to Dondi, who was a king. And Dondi sort of got me into the rest of graffiti, and then that led to the other aspects of hip-hop.
And what's a king?
Dondi was the king of the line. It meant that not only did he have great style in graffiti, but he was frequently seen on the trains. So he was considered a king.